Not me. I thought we deserved it to give it to each other more as a group. I thought they were up early for the contest. Our skill level was really down and disappointing, and their work rate was been pretty good so far this year, and ours was really poor. Which allowed us to get pinned and get caught back 50 for the whole first half, especially. That's why the inside 50s are so much against us. So we've got a lot of work to do.
I understand the tackle count 37 is a season low for the competition.
Yeah.
What does that tell you?
It shows you what our application was like today. I think they had 50 more possessions than us. So usually it's the other way around. When you dominate possession, we have more possession. So, I think we've been top 4 for tackles for the year, top 4 or 5. So it probably shows you our aptitude today, which is really disappointing.
How much is it all down to attitude, do you think, Matty?
A fair bit down to attitude. We've trained a certain way over pre-season and shown we've had the ability to do that, and shown it our first 3 or 4 games. But we are not using our legs enough. We're not getting enough spread, not enough uncontested ball, and we haven't got any ball winners apart from glimpses of Hamish the last few weeks and a little bit of Travis Boak on ballers who find the ball. So we're getting outnumbered contested footy and then going inside 50 and holding up and then going to turnover and getting pinned. Is a simple story.
Is there a lack of hunger in the group at the moment?
I don't know. You could say lack of hunger, effort, want, attitude, whatever you want to call it. You can go by how they're feeling right now. Unfortunately, they don't know how they're going to get themselves out of it. They're feeling as if, what's next, what's coming, what's next, what's the next thing we've got to do to be able to get out of it. So we've got to keep believing in the whole squad we've got, and we know what kind of football we're capable of, but at the moment we're a hell of a long way from it.
How do you get out of it? What's the next step?
There's only getting hard work. Hard work's the only thing. You can get back for a week and do something, a circuit breaker, whatever it is. Don't do training, do something fun, get whatever in, but that covers up the cracks for a week and might get you a result. So you just got to get back your nose to the grindstone, and we've got to get out on the training track, watch the vision, see what the best teams are doing, see what we need to do, where we need to get better, and just keep practicing and keep drilling it.
So you believe you have got the personnel to be doing better this year?
Yeah, no doubt.
What gives you that belief?
What they've shown over their careers, whether it's short or long, what they've shown us over pre-season, what they've shown us in the first month of this season. They've shown what they've been able to do against certain teams.
Have we underestimated the impact of last week in the playing squad?
Look, I'm not sure. They definitely said the right things during the week and gone about their training, but I spoke to him after the game, and how we turned up and how we played against West Coast and what we did against the last quarter has put us in the situation heading into this game, and now we find ourselves where we are because of what we did in round 2 and what we did in the last quarter against Gold Coast. Not taking anything away from the teams we played, but you keep putting pressure on yourself if you don't live in the moment and play every quarter and every minute, and we're not doing that at the moment.
Start of the season, Dom Cassisi said the expectation was to play finals. Is that expectation still there?
It is. It's bloody difficult now, though. 1 and 5, I think it is. So, like every club, the expectations were to make finals, but it's a long way off now. We've just got to worry about trying to pick a team to play Friday night on a national stage against Hawthorn.
Do you think, at the moment, Matthew, that this Port Adelaide team deserves much respect from the football world? And if it doesn't, what does it have to do to get it?
You've got to be competitive week in, week out. We spoke about it last week, and at the moment we're not. And any team that's on a losing streak or has got more losses than wins won't be viewed in a great light in the AFL environment. That's the way it is. We know where we're at and how we're viewed, but you can only get it by being competitive week in, week out. That's the only way you get it back, and it's the only way teams actually acknowledge you and actually say, you're going to be a hard team to play against. And we knew that against North today, who they might have been zipping forward, but a lot of their statistics were saying they were going pretty good, as in competitors. They just probably weren't finishing it off, and today they certainly were able to add that to a lot of their dominant stats.
How do you look back at the showdown now, which was a great performance?
Then
you've sort of flatlined with 2 games since then.
I look back onto it, that's what we're capable of. For whatever reason, incapable of playing that way. So we've got to look at as coaches and what we can do more and what we can do better. and as a playing group, it shows you what we are capable of. But at the moment, we're not capable of being able to produce that week in, week out, regardless of the opposition.
Just wondering, off the top of your head, how many players get a tip from you for tonight's performance in terms of effort and, you know?
I don't know, I'm not going to go down the path. I haven't even looked at statistics. I wouldn't think there'd be too many after getting thumped like we did. So,
How did you assess Kane Corns coming back into the side today, Manny, in his new role?
look, he was under immense pressure, so I don't think we had any winners on the ground. Maybe Hamish Hartlett probably showed a fair bit today. That was probably about it. But yeah, you know, as a team, we're poor.
Matty, how do you feel personally?
Look, not great. You'd love to be singing the song and winning games, but you know, we're well aware of our bigger picture of you know, where we need to be as a club in 6 months, 12 months and 18 months, and games of footy we need to get into our core group of players in the ages of 18 to 25, and we're going to continue to go down that path. It doesn't mean we're just going to allow them to have games, but so I'm invigorated and looking forward to that. Looking forward to that challenge, but you know, footy is also, AFL footy is also week by week, so you've got to live in the ups and downs of that, but we've got to understand what our bigger picture is, and finding that group of players and getting them to play a style of footy that's going to be consistent and reliable week in, week out for the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years.
Could there be more changes at selection next week?
Yeah, probably.
What, Jay Schultz around the mark, is he?
He trained last week, so yeah, I guess how he trains this week, but it's 6 weeks out, 7 weeks out, so I'm not quite sure, but yeah, he probably put his hand up.
How much of it is a fine line as to, I suppose, putting the senior guys out of the side but losing too much with the younger guys in the team and trying to balance that?
We're putting people out of the team that aren't performing. So Cam O'Shea and Jasper Pittard have been performing. That's why they're playing. They're not playing because they've played 1 or 2 games. They've got some talent, but they're actually performing, and enough of our guys aren't performing at the level that's required. So that's why we're changing our team on a weekly basis.
Matty, what did you think of the spectator that hit Daniel Motlop in the third term?
I didn't see it, mate. So look, obviously, yeah, Mott's copped it a bit from the crowd, so I'll be disappointed if that has happened. So we'll take it up further with whoever we need to. But yeah, obviously, I thought he showed some restraint today, and some of the stuff he went about, he definitely copped it. But that'd be pretty disappointing if that happened.
So not only physically, verbally, he copped it as well.
Yeah. Any would have expected that, being an ex-North Melbourne player.
Did you get an interest?
Not that I'm aware of, no.
Stewart was the latest draw, was it?
He was, yeah.
Was that
Replaced the team, was it?
so
Yeah,
it
replaced
wasn't
the team.
yours?
How's Brogues travelling?
Yeah, he's going to be probably pretty sore. So yeah, it probably lasted till about halfway through the third quarter before it started to get a little bit sore on him. So we'll see how he pulls up, and obviously a quick turnaround. So you know, maybe we're in the same situation as we were 2 weeks ago, but not quite sure. We'll probably know more by Monday.
Does some of his teammates need to follow his lead in terms of the spirit he showed today?
Yeah, that'd be nice.